Okay, it's 5:07 on Monday, February the 5th, and we will call this city council meeting to order. We'd like to welcome those of you in the audience to our meeting tonight. If you would please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Deb.
Rodney?
Here.
Jessica? Here. Don?
Here.
Kathy?
Here.
Harley?
Here.
Brad?
Here.
Thank you. I entertain a motion to approve today's agenda.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion from Harley, second from Don. Any discussion? Roll please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Across the mayor's desk, the only thing that I have is to thank Jacob Shutter again as our videographer, and he's been with us for a while. I understand he's going to be with us for a while longer, so appreciate what you're doing there. Council have anything that they would like to share?
The only thing I was going to mention, there's the Arts Council is having, or has had, is continuing to have the special event. I know quite a few of you out there probably know Rod Schmidt, or at least know who he is. I know in my younger years he had an elk farm out where Abate is now, and I got to know him back then. But he has had an interesting life, and he lives right near Union Slough. And recently the Arts Council got a phone call from him that he wanted to donate a table to the council. And we thought, well, that's interesting. Let's go look at this table. Well, it's very impressive. He had it made in Des Moines, and it has art pictures of the native life that the natural life that has lived here in Kossuth County, and especially around the Slough area. Got elk, deer, all different kinds of things, birds and plants, and painted beautifully. And that's sitting in Algona Publishing right now, along with a bunch of the photos that Rod took over the years, both in the local area here and out at, where was it? Anyway, a park where he worked for years. Anyway, if it's during normal working hours, a person can stop down at Algona Publishing and check out it. The table and the photographs are beautiful, so it's worth your while to stop in there any of the hours when they're open.
Good, nice. Thank you, Arlen. Anyone else have anything they'd like to share? Okay, we'll move to update from the city administrator.
Nothing
there
particular to share either, yeah.
Okay. Agenda item number 7, this is the citizens' opportunity to address the council with any item that's not on the agenda. Seeing no one in the audience that would like to speak, we'll move then to our consent agenda, and that it includes approving the minutes from our January 15th work session and our regular session, approving the bills that are to be paid this cycle, and to approve a Class C retail alcohol license for the Kossuth County Speedway.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Harley, second from Brad. Any discussion? Hearing none, vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Agenda item number 9 under new business. This is the second reading establishing an urban forest utility.
Yes, this ordinance adopts a new section of city code, the urban forest utility. It'd be collected similar to where the city storm sewer utility currently is. It would charge utility customers $2, and then those funds would be earmarked to go towards the maintenance, removal, treatment, replanting of all trees on city grounds, as well as operating the compost site. So the proposed effective date would be March 20th, and then there's a few automatic increases come January 1 set up in there as well. Primarily driven, looking at this was when we started doing our emerald ash borer mitigation planning and the costs of having to treat or remove close to 1,000 ash trees. So be used for other things as well, but that was really what led us to take a look at this as a new funding source.
Move to waive the second reading.
Second.
We have a motion from Brad, second from Don to waive the second reading. Any discussion? Hearing none, vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Move to approve the second reading.
Second.
Motion from Brad, second from Don to approve the second reading. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Agenda item number 10 is the final pay application for the wastewater treatment facility secondary wet well project.
About 2 years ago, we had TJ's Trucking come in and do some excavating around the secondary wet well and do some concrete improvements because when it rained outside, it rained in the secondary wet well also. That work has basically been done for 1.5 years. It's just TJ's was delayed in getting the pay apps to us. WHKS and Mark Lenz are both happy with the work they did, and they approve the final pay app, or they recommend approval of the final pay app, I should say.
Move to approve the pay app.
Second.
A motion from Don, second from Kathy to approve this pay application. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica?
Yes.
Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Agenda item number 11 approves the middle school color run route. And we have a couple who would like to share with us.
We would just like to get your approval for some road closures during this time. You can see that on the map, we do use a little bit of McGregor. I know last year and in years past, we've had reservists on certain corners for safety and to make sure people are all safe. So, yeah, we are just looking to get those road closures approved for this year.
And this is on May 17th.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And please introduce yourselves.
I'm Amy Lawler, teacher at the middle school.
Okay,
Marisa Merkel.
okay. All right, thank you. And this is the same route as last year?
It
Yeah.
is, yep.
Okay. Anybody have
I think
any
it worked.
questions or concerns or?
What's the time of that run?
The run starts at 6. Mr. Ritter's supposed to get a hold of you.
6 p.m. Okay.
Can you see the map, Bo? Can you see the
Yeah,
map?
it's the same
You
as
good?
last year. I don't think we had any issues. We'll just try and get a few people to cover McGregor. Other than that, everyone
Good.
is their part.
Yes, yeah.
How many people shared in this last year? Any?
It was about 100. I don't think we were over that.
Really? Good.
We're hoping for a lot more. Yep.
Okay, good.
I move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Jessica, a second from Brad to approve the middle school color run route on May the 17th. Any discussion?
Thanks for your work on this.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We're
Good luck
excited
with the
about it,
weather.
So come and enjoy it. Yes.
Good.
Thank you.
You bet, thank you. Vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yep.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Agenda item number 12 pertains to the emerald ash borer mitigation tree removal bid process. Notification.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Last year, we went out for bid for, I believe, 75 trees. We ended up taking down a few more. We've identified 64 that's important to get down this year. If you recall, or those of you that weren't on the council last year, Grassmasters inventoried all of our ash trees about a year and a half ago, rated them all from 0 to 5, 0 being worst, 5 being the best. We took down all the 0s and 1s and some of the 2s last year. This year, we'll get down the rest of the 2s and the ones that are rated 3 in the same area that the 2s are. We have quite a few that were treated last year after we started doing the removals. So there is some discrepancies with the bids last year. One person wasn't happy, so we're asking the council to approve what we're going out for bid this year, to approve the bidding documents, I guess. We have the ad that will go into the newspaper, which is very basic. It refers everyone to the website. The website will have the map on it, and it has the list of all of the addresses of the trees, and the street department has already gone out and X'd all of the trees that will be bid on.
And so it would be, for the scope of work, a lump sum bid. And so the low bid would get, assuming that they're a responsive bidder, they would get the bid, and then at that point, if we wanted to look at adding trees or taking some out, we'd work with them on, where, how do we come to an agreement on how we do that cost allocation. But for the bidding purposes, it'll be a lump sum price for the 64 trees that have been identified.
Good. So the concern last year had to do with clarity or something? Or?
We learned a lot last year. We did not, we had just a list of addresses of where the trees were and like the DBH size. We did not have a map. We didn't mark the trees, so there was a lot of questions on which tree is it.
Sure.
And it was our first time, so we learned a lot, and we wanted to correct the bid documents for this year, so hopefully it's a lot clearer.
Yeah, they should be easier to do, sure.
Yeah.
And these are due when, the bid?
It'll be in the paper Thursday, and the next Thursday, the 22nd, I believe, is when we open the bids.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah, okay.
We had quite the crowd last year, so we'll do it right here in council chambers at 9 o'clock that morning.
Good.
I move to approve the notice to bidders.
Second.
A motion from Harley, second from Brad. Any other discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Agenda item number 13 approves a pay application for the airport runway extension project, phase 1.
Matt, do you want to talk about that?
Thank you. In your packet, you'll find airport pay estimate number 4. This pay estimate is basically just releasing some retainage on the airport extension grading plan. So that was completed by Cole Excavating, wrapped up in the fall. They requested a release in retainage, so we dropped that down to 1.25%. Basically, more than covering the remaining amount of seeding work that they have left out there and minor grading touch-ups. The entire area was seeded and mulched. Got all the erosion control set up at the end of construction in the fall. Obviously, we'll wait until spring to get that vegetation established along the airport and in the borrow pit, over closer to the railroad tracks south of the airport. But this is just releasing the $75,000 worth of retainage for the work that they had already completed. They did an excellent job, and the punch list was minimal at the end, so I felt comfortable reducing the retainage as they requested.
Yeah, good.
Move to approve payout. Second.
We have a motion from Brad, second from Don to approve this pay application. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried, thank you. Agenda item number 14, this is a pay application for Central Park improvements.
Yep, this is pay estimate number 5 for the work at Central Park. I think last time I was here, they had just got the benches installed, they're kind of wrapping up seating, and starting work on the building. So this includes all of the landscape block seating, along with some minor project maintenance stuff with SWIP and grading and kind of the final touch-up work before winter came. So the total is $25,403 to Bob Becker Construction.
We'll just note we have a construction meeting scheduled for next week to reconvene everyone and start going through what's our kind of takedown timeline and plan coming up this spring to get the project moving, especially since it looks like it should be pretty nice weather early.
Hopefully.
Move to approve the payout.
Second.
We have a motion from Don, second from Kathy to approve this pay application. Any discussion? Hearing none, vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harlan?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Brett.
And agenda item number 15 is another, actually two pay applications, number 21 and 22, for the library improvement project.
Yes, these were two pay applications we'd kind of been holding for a bit. Still waiting on the contractor to address a couple things which have been addressed. So pay app number 21 is for $71,258.51. And then pay app number 22 is for $7,463.29, which would still leave project retainage at a little over $33,000. So we have gotten down to just the punch list level, a few things of having to redo some caulking, fix some flashing here and there, a few, adjusting how the lights are set, things like that. But more than enough in terms of retainage still left over to address those items. So we'd recommend approval of both of those pay applications.
Move to approve the payouts 21 and 22.
I'll second.
We have a motion from Don, second from Harley to approve these two pay applications. Any discussion? Hearing none, vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harlan?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Motion carried. Agenda item number 16 approves 4 applications for tax abatement.
Yeah,
If you want to,
all 4 are with the urban revitalization area, so recommend approval, 1 residential and 3 commercial applications.
Move to approve.
Second.
we have a motion from Harley, second from Kathy. Any discussion? Vote.
Just that one on Eastland Drive, I'm not so sure about.
That'd be Eastland Circle anyway, but,
Oh, that's it, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
okay. Did you have something, Harley? Did you have a question?
Just happy to see the development in town that brings these up.
Yes, for sure, yep. So we have a motion and a second. Okay, kind of lost track there. So, vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yes.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harlan?
Yes.
Brad?
Abstain.
Okay, motion carried. Brings us to agenda item number 17, our final agenda item, and this is for us to enter into closed session for employer strategy meeting, collective bargaining negotiations, according to Iowa Code Section 20.17.3. So I would entertain a motion for us to enter into closed session.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to enter into closed session. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Rodney?
Yeah.
Jessica? Yes. Don?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Motion carried. It's 5:28, and we will enter into closed session now. So thank you very much, everyone.